offensive coordinator, conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good, and it's 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Watson. And an alley to run. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Throwing on third down, Watson going for it all. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jonathan Cyprien there defensively to make the play. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
Not today. Hey, 59. 52's the mark, boy. 52. Watch the run. Watch the 52. Here we go.
On 4th down, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller there to make the grab. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz and the sack. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Second down and goal. Watson, pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
It's third down and goal. 45 to Mike. Check. 45. Mike, 45.
Now Watson on third and goal. Flushed out right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A quick throw into the hands of Hardy. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on, come get some. Here,
on third down, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Hey, 42.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st first down. Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On second down now, it's Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on purpose.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Let's go.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
54. Ricky, run and go.
From the 50, it's Watson. And Stills bringing it in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
You think you gonna get this? Switch it. Come on, switch it.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Switch. 24. That's 24. That's it. Take it.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Set. 19.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
24.
Swear you up. Don't get nervous.
29. 45. Orbit. 45.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set. 19. 45. On the ball. 24.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Tack McKinley in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Third and long.
Rip left. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Hey, 59.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hey, alert, alert. Ball trot. 45 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
From the gun, here's Watson. He's got Fuller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. Here's Watson. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. To throw is Watson. With a catch made by Hopkins. There he goes right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hatchet. Get up.
Here's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
To throw again. Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Barkevius Mingo, the former number 6 pick. Here's Ryan.
We've been around this league for...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Where's 52? Watch 59.
Out of the gun, Watson. He'll buy some time right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Jones has it. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Three down.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
52's the mic.
Back to throw, Watson. It's complete. Stills. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Set. Screen. Watch the screen. 2 times. Alert. 3 down. Check. 54. Hey, we got to snap it. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
54.
Here we go on 4th. Watson going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive? And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33. And that will write a finish to this ball game.